Hi guys, Dylan here back with more Ghost of Tsushima, continuing on from where I left off. We're gonna do Ghost in the Fog, I guess. And then probably after that we'll do this one. Yeah, we still have a lot to do. Look at all this shit. Yeah, look at all those side quests. Oh no. And then we got that, and then I'm sure we'll get another one of these before the end of the chapter or act, and then we got all these main quests. So we got a lot to do right now. Kind of my goal for this sitting would probably be to finish all the side stuff if we can. I don't know if we can, but we're gonna try. So let's do it.
Lord Sakai. What's the problem?
I don't like the helmet.
Preparing to strike.
We should evacuate to Castle Canada.
Evacuate and the Mongols will hunt
I
you
should have
down.
switched that out.
Not one of you.
Yeah, I just feel like I like the overall outfit. It just looks so bulky, and I feel like the helmet really makes it overkill.
I'd like to see that.
Like obviously it looks cool. Like it makes sense that a samurai would have this outfit, but I just feel like the actual appeal of seeing it, like it just looks so like monotone. Like it looks like it's just like one massive fucking. Yeah, it's just too bulky. I really don't like how bulky it is. But last episode, I started going through the rumored BB22 cast.
I don't take lies.
So let's continue doing it. We got through Casey, Janelle, Amber, Danny Donato, Daniel Reyes, and Bailey. So let's get the Nicole Franzel. I know a lot of people are upset online about Nicole Franzel. I'm not that upset. Again, she's another one of these that I feel like I've seen what she has to offer. I don't feel like she is,
Ready them to take shelter.
like, I don't feel like she's someone I needed to see. But again, I feel like in terms of modern Big Brother, I do think she is one of the biggest names out there. I do, and I'm not surprised that she's on the cast. I'll probably go for this.
Should work.
Though the surprising thing that that Evil Dick said this, and like when Evil Dick said it, I was like, who gives a shit? Like obviously he could be like he hates Nicole to begin with, so I wouldn't be surprised if he said. But then so is Brent. So I mean I guess it's not too. But either way, they both now have said separately that Nicole initially didn't get the call. That was initially Victor who got the call, but Nicole was so upset that she didn't get the call that she called production, and now somehow she's was it get on a rooftop? Oh, and that somehow that's how she ended up on the cast. And Victor's not even on the cast, which is funny, but which I'm okay with not saying Victor. But yeah, Nicole. I'm not upset at Nicole. Yeah, I think she's one of the biggest names in modern Big Brother, and I think she's also probably one of the better players. Again, like people don't like to. People like to continuously shit on Nicole's game, but I think Nicole played one of the best winning games in recent history. Obviously, outside of Derek, I think she played the best winning. I mean, I think her and Steve are very close. I think she played better than Josh, Casey, and then Jackson. So yeah. Which, by the way, modern Big Brother, I consider modern Big Brother BB16 on. That's kind of where the shift happened in the audience and also their editing style. I'm not editing. I guess editing style to a degree, but also just their branding, I would say, where they went fully into the summer summer fun sort of vibe for the show.
I'll deal with the Mongols here. They'll blame me, not the villagers.
My lord, we've gathered everyone.
Yeah, I'm not upset at Nicole Franzel. Now, would I have rather had other people than Nicole Franzel? Yeah. But, I mean, out of the field that we're working with, I do think Nicole Franzel is fine on the cast. I'm not that upset. And then we got Devon, which I think is fun. Again, I mean, Devon's not confirmed, though. Like, the 7 before that are supposedly confirmed, while Devon is not confirmed, by Brent, at least. Though I think Devon's very likely. Like I think I mean the two people that are like. Well, actually, I just realized that's a lot of BB-18 people too, isn't it? Like how many BB-18 people is that total? 'Cause there's Devon. I guess it's actually not that. But like really, Nicole's well situated, right? Because she's like the center of the BB-18 and also BB-16 people. Though that could also make her a target. But yeah, I think. But yeah, we got Devon. I think Devon's probably. Is she the worst? Yeah, I mean, she's probably the worst player on here. I guess Amber really, like, we just don't know much about Amber, but I actually think she, outside of that, I think, like, just overall, she's probably the worst player on the cast.
Need to find a place that
Again, she was the second boot her first time, largely due to her own actions. And then the second time, she blew up her own position in the game where she was very well positioned. But actively blew it up, thinking it wasn't a good position.
I can hide in the granary.
Yeah, it is interesting though that we're gonna get Nicole and Nicole and Devon back if this is the case. So to see them on the same season again would be interesting. Oh fuck off, game. Thank you. Are we going to the top? Oh. I don't know. I don't really have much faith in her as a player, but I think as again all-star candidate, I think definitely something that needs to happen. Most of the women, again, I think for the most part pretty good. I think the people I do have qualms with are. This is cool. Ah, fuck. I fucked that up. Again, Amber and Bailey are two people I don't feel like I needed on the cast, but if we have to take a Bailey and Amber to get Daniel Reyes and Danny Donato and even Nicole Franzel, like I feel like I'm fine with that. And then the men is even more so. Like I think the men here is a very strong list. Obviously, again, there's people I would have liked to see back. No Donnie, no Johnny Mac. There's no Derek, obviously, no Dan, whatever. But it's like I think overall, though, if we're not gonna have those people, this is a pretty strong list of people. No, Eric Stein isn't that one. But let's start off with Tyler. He had to be a lock. Again, I can't imagine an all-star season, current Big Brother, without Tyler. It's like, how do you not have Tyler on there? Like, I think if Tyler says no, then why are we even doing this season? Like, it would just feel weird. Like, with how massive a figure he was on BB20, how masterful of a game he played on BB20, and the fact that he does have a story for a return. He didn't win the game. I feel like there's no way we can do an all-star season without Tyler. I think it had to happen. And I think he's poised to do okay. I think he is going to come in with a big target on his back, but I think there's so many other big targets that he's going to be able to draw. Like, I mean, I'm hoping that they're able to work together and, yeah, try to work together for at least a little while. I don't see Tyler winning, though. I'll be very surprised if Tyler wins the game. I do feel like if he does win the game, it's going to be because he wins out. I feel like it'll be very tough for Tyler to get to the end without having to win out. Or him and his alliance, because I do think he's obviously coming in with a built-in alliance with KC. And to be fair, they could dominate the challenges. I don't think that's completely off the board. What the fuck? Game. Game? Okay, that was fucking weird.
What happened, Mario?
But I think just normally though, I'm not I'm not looking at
Ochi threw himself at the doorway for me.
Tyler as in the great position overall.
I didn't know he was behind me until
I do think though that if he does get to the end, I think you gotta get him to win this time, right?
turned around.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people like that though on this cast. I guess really it's not for sure, but
Mario?
so I think he definitely would have a good shot. Josh, I'm not surprised.
Mind us.
It is interesting. Again, there's definitely going to be this big click, isn't there? If this is the cast, because there's going to be Josh and Paul. Through that, they have Nicole.
But my brother threw himself at them.
And Nicole and Davon. Through Nicole, they also could have Cody. They could possibly have
Fought them
Amber.
so hard.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big, like, BB 16, 18, 19 sort of contingent. Yeah, is there no one from BB 17? I didn't even think about that until now. Yeah, I don't think so, right?
They gave up on me.
There's, what, 3 BB 20 people?
They took my
Yeah,
brother.
what's the breakdown in terms of cast? 3 BB 20, only 1 BB 19, and that's Paul.
Who rode south from
3 BB 18, no BB 21 as of right now.
except me. They deserve
No
to
BB
live.
17.
I'm the one who
Oh,
should
no,
be dead.
2 BB 19. I forgot about Josh. 3 BB 16. So that's half the cast is 16, 18, 19,
Many times.
120. That's like 9, right? Then we got Ian and I mean, this is too hard to really keep track of, to be honest, without really going through this. But no, I think that's 10 people, isn't it? All right, wait, who's before BB 16? Let's just do it this way: Janelle, Danny Donato, Danielle Reyes, Ian, Hayden, Kaser. So 6. So yeah, 10 are post BB 16. To be honest, that's pretty good. 6 pre BB 16. I feel like that's much higher than I would have expected. Highly reduces. No, let's not do that one. What does this one look like? Okay. And no. Can't do that. It looks weird. Is that the end of his quest line for now? Guess it is, right? Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and do this one then. The Unbreakable Gosaku. But yeah, I mean, that's that. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about the alternates, which are for the women, which is supposedly Christmas and Cat. Let's see. Okay, so Cat. Let's talk about Cat. I think Cat would I'm surprised Cat's not on, to be honest. I think Cat. I mean, like, if Nicole Anthony isn't on, I'm surprised Cat isn't on. Because I think if you were gonna get one woman from BB21, I think it would be Cat or Nicole Anthony. For neither of them to be on, it's pretty surprising. I mean, like, I'm not surprised that Cat's an alternate, but I'm surprised that Cat's an alternate while, like, Bailey and Amber are on the cast. Fuck, another side quest. Yeah, I mean, like, to be honest, I don't need to see Cat play again for, like, an all-star season of this scale. Again, like, it's not something necessary, but again, it's really weird, though, that Amber is on the cast over her. And then, Christmas, I don't know. I don't need to see Christmas again. I mean, to be honest, I've always had kind of a thing for Christmas. But outside of aesthetically, it's like, doesn't seem like a great human being, and doesn't really seem, to to be someone that's too apt to play the game. I also think with her having connections with Josh and Paul, it's like, I don't need to see Christmas back. I'm fine.
Lord Sakai, please join me. The tale of Gosaku awaits you.
Okay, I would, but like you're not letting me. Oh, I have to sit. Okay.
Gosaku,
Um,
tell me about him.
Gladly.
yeah. So then we got to the men. I mean, I already talked about Tyler,
Two
but
and a half
Josh.
centuries ago,
Again, not surprising.
Tsushima was terrorized by the
Though
Red Hand bandits.
it's kind of funny that just
Nakashima.
how much
Around
he
this
was
time, a
pre-gaming.
farmer named Gosaku heard the
but
spirit of a dead
yeah, I mean,
samurai
I'm
calling
not
to him.
upset at
He
Josh
found the
return.
body,
I know people
still
are.
clad
I'm
in
personally
brilliant
not.
armor.
I think. I mean, I do think
Overwhelmed
he's
by the
poised to
armor's
do
beauty,
very well. I mean, I think he's
Gosaku stole it.
definitely poised to make a deep run into the season.
Before long,
But
the
I
Red
think
Hand
when just
reached
like,
Gosaku's home,
I think he's still a
knowing
great
the
character though,
farmers
and so on. I
would
would
lose
like to see play
everything if the
again.
bandits went unchallenged.
I think
Gosaku
also he's a
donned
big
the
enough figure to the
samurai's
point where I
armor.
think he is worthy
The
of being an All-Stars. He's a
bandits
winner.
charged. Gosaku's sword
And
arm
as controversial as his
trembled
win
in
might be, he
fear.
is still a winner.
He
So
resigned
I don't know. I think it'll be
himself
interesting.
to
And then we got
death.
Ian. I think
Blow
Ian
after
again
blow
for an All-Star
glanced
season like
off
this.
the
I think he
armor,
had to have
and
Ian
Gosaku
if he were to
leaped
say
for
yes.
them.
And obviously it seems like he said yes. So yeah, should be cool.
The bewildered
I'm not like
bandits staggered
I don't know.
back,
I think Ian
tripping
definitely
over
has
their
potential to
feet.
play a stronger
A
game this season
mysterious sense
than he did
of
his first
calm
time because I don't think he
suffused
played particularly
Gosaku's
well.
body and
His first time
mind.
despite winning.
Impressed by Gosaku's bravery,
But I don't really see
the
him winning
dead
this
samurai
season though.
spirit guided
Unless
his
I
blade.
mean I don't know. I mean I guess there's a chance.
Gosaku cut down the final bandit.
Because well, I know Ian and Daniel
The Red
Reyes are
Hand
close. I know
were
that's a
never
thing.
seen again.
I'm sure they could put together like the old
Years
school sort of
later,
people,
when
like getting
Gosaku
Kaser and
died,
Janelle into that,
the
especially because he
farming
played with
families
Janelle.
locked the armor away for
Previously,
safekeeping.
I mean, I definitely
Each family
think
holds a single key
there's a
to the
chance for
lock.
that old school group
Now
having 6 of them
terror
here.
stalks our
Um,
island again. The
Though something I
farmers
do
of
worry about is
Tsushima
the recent
claimed to have
change in
seen
Big Brother to
Gosaku
become more
high
physical.
on a hill,
And with
looking
newer physical
for a
challenges,
mighty
I don't
warrior
feel like that
to
is
protect our
in the
farms
favor
once
of
more.
some of these older school players. I feel like there's definitely like the newer players definitely have a lot more physical specimens on there, like Tyler, Casey, Hayden. I mean, actually Hayden's kind of old school, but Tyler, Casey. I mean, Cody's debatable.
Still locked away.
Now the Mongols are
I
hunting.
do. Actually, now I'm looking at the cast. I guess it's not as much. It's just really Tyler and Casey.
Which farmsteads hold the keys?
But again, that's pretty big there though. But either way, Ian, interested in seeing how he plays. Cody Calafiore,
Koshimizu,
fine.
Ohama.
I'm not upset. I mean,
And
I think he's
if
fine.
you find the keys, they say the armor
I think he's
will be
definitely
put in
worthy
the top
of being on
in
All-Star
Akasha.
season.
The Mongols will never lay hands.
Especially if Derek's not there. I feel like Cody,
I am certain, my lord.
it's like, why not? And I think he's poised to do well. I think Cody, I think Cody's very much underrated as a player of Big Brother. I think he is. I think he might be one of the best players of all time. Like if I mean like not top 10. Obviously, he's not in my top 10. But I think like he's definitely probably. I would say top 25, top 30. Like I think he's someone that's always going to consistently do well on multiple seasons. Like I find it very tough to believe that Cody goes home early on any season of Big Brother. And I think if he gets to the end, I think he wins more times than he loses. Again, obviously he loses to Derek, but that's losing against one of the best players ever. And like he had reason to believe that he would lose if he didn't take Derek to the end also. So I mean, which I don't think he would have, and that's obviously a misread on his end. But still, like I do think it was still a possibility, and he definitely thought it was a possibility. And again, I think you have to give a lot of favor to that, to Derek, to how Derek played, because Derek was able to convince him that that was the case. Again, not saying Cody is the best player ever, but like, and I do think his move to take Derek to the end is a bad move overall. But it's like, I think, fuck, didn't want to go there. But I do think overall, I do think he is a much better player than people give him credit for. I don't know why I didn't just call my horse. But either way, I think Cody is. I think it'll be interesting to see him play again. And I think he'll. Again, he's not like the top pick for me. Like to be honest, I would rather see Paulie play again. I think it would be fascinating to see Paulie play again, even though he is pretty problematic. Let's talk to this person.
I saw a flock of birds circling in the
Cool.
sky now.
But yeah, so
I went to
Cody,
see where they were and
got
found the
Kaser.
most beautiful place.
For me, Kaser's the one I'm the
Sadly
most excited
sad.
about. I mean, Kaser
Lost
was
track
my
of
favorite
time.
player when
We
I
all
was a
need
kid.
inspiration these
Watching
days.
BB6,
There are times
BB7.
of
I mean, I
conflict.
loved Kaser.
Warriors would visit
And I
such
still love
places.
Kaser now.
Right.
And it'll be
I heard
fascinating
the
to see him
art of
play.
haiku prepares the mind and body for battle. Is it true, my lord?
And to be honest,
It is.
I don't think
You don't have to be
I
a
think
warrior to
he's gonna have a rough
benefit from
road right away. Like, I mean, if we're looking at the field, like, I don't think he has many connections outside of those old school players. I don't know why the fuck I just said that. Like, outside of Daniel Reyes, who took him out in BB All Stars. I don't think he holds animosity or either of them have any hostility towards each other. But still, it's like she did take him out in BB All Stars. But outside of Daniel Reyes and Janelle, and possibly Ian, I don't think he has many connections on this cast. But I still think it'll be fun to watch. I still think it, and I still think, like, again, if he's not one of the initial targets, I think he can make it far. I mean, he is one of the older people on the cast now. I don't think he's someone that's gonna be super physical in challenges or anything. I mean, I don't think he's someone that's he's never been someone that was good at, like, endurance or anything. Never been someone that was that good at really physical things. So, mind there are less opportunities, obviously, in the older seasons. But haiku, should we do a haiku? What does the haiku do again? Fuck it, we'll do it later. But yeah, so I mean, I'm excited to see Kaser play again. I don't think he'll do particularly well, if I'm being honest, but like, I don't see Kaser winning the game, but I think it'll be fascinating to see how he does. Either way. Who the fuck is this guy that we're starting to now? Which stance am I in? Not what I meant to do. Why am I in wind stance? When the fuck did I switch to wind stance of all things? The cases should be fun, and then
No, they're too close.
Hold still.
we got who's left? Hayden. I'm surprised Hayden's on there. I really didn't think he would be on there. And to be honest, I don't know if I want to see Hayden. I mean, I guess I do if we're gonna have this many winners. It's like, why not just have Hayden on? Like, at this point, it's like, why not just have as many winners as they can get? But I think just like on a basic all-star level, I don't feel like I need to see Hayden play again. Wait, what? From the 6... Oh, fuck off with that. Get from each of these? Okay, that's gonna take a long time. What?
First, you have to get rid of them.
Who's I'm so confused. Who's shooting at me? Okay, that guy. Fuck.
It's too dangerous.
Come on. Yeah, Hayden, I think Hayden could do well. Yeah, I put Hayden as my number 2 player of all time. On my Big Brother, top 10 player of all time. Actually, that's gonna be interesting too, is to redo that video.
Be all right.
Or reanalyze that list.
What a relief. Thank you, Lord Sakai.
You're safe now.
Please help!
Hold still.
I'd given up hope before you came.
Yeah, I don't care. Can I ask if
Stay
that's...
safe.
Okay. Where's this last hostage? But then we got Paul, who's not confirmed. And, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm excited to see Paul back again. I know a lot of people aren't, but whatever. I think seeing Paul for a third time will be really fascinating. Especially now, coming after 2 final 2 place finishes. I think it'll be interesting to see how he adapts, or if he does adapt at all. And also, I mean, just to see him play against actual all-star candidates instead of playing against the field that he did the first time, I think, or the second time, I guess. It'll be interesting to see if he becomes a better player. Again, I think it's interesting too. Like this entire, I think this season can really affect my top 10 player role list, which I'm really interested in, because like a lot of these people are people that are either on the list already or like teetering on the edge of potentially being on the list. So I mean, like if we're looking at the, because I think like what is my list? I mean, I'm pretty sure I have Dan number 1, Hayden's number 2. Again, I think this season can definitely harm Hayden's legacy overall. But if Hayden ends up winning the season, I think there's an argument for him being the best player of all time. I mean, to be honest, I think if he wins the season in a not super, like in a fashion that isn't like winning out or anything at the end, I think he is the best player of all time. I do think he surpasses Dan, and he surpasses whatever.
You are the equal of Gosaku, my lord. As a sign of our gratitude, take this key to his armor.
I will wear it in defense of the people of Tsushima.
Okay. So we're gonna do all of the homesteads. That's kind of annoying. Our farmsteads. Which I guess we'll still do them, but just I guess we're gonna not focus on them right now. Or we're gonna like focus on them as we pass them or whatever.
That's my soda.
And then the eighth person on the cast is unknown right now. Enzo is someone that's definitely in consideration, but he's not really a guarantee. Like he's definitely in sequester. It's just a question of is he on the cast or is he an alternate? And it's looking like he's an alternate. So, but it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Yeah, we have a lot of shit to do still. Look at all that. So yeah, I mean, next episode we'll continue on, I guess. I don't even know what mission we fucking did this episode, but whatever. Let's go and save. Oh, Ghost in the Fog, that's what it was. But yeah, next episode continue on. For now, thank you for watching.